Our top focus, Himachal Chief Minister Sukhvinder Sukhu seems to have survived a threat to his government for now. Amid fears of a coup, the Congress government in Himachal managed to pass its budget, which had become the focal point of the hectic political activity in the state during the day-to-day. BJP had sought a division of votes and rushed to the governor's doorstep, claiming that Sukhu had lost the mandate to govern the state after the Rajya Sabha polls debacle, where Congress lost after 6 party MLAs cross-voted. The budget was finally passed without any BJP MLA in the House. 15 of them had been expelled after they raised slogans on the floor of the House today. Meanwhile, we've got all sides of this big political story covered on NDTV. All the biggest newsmakers from Himachal spoke to us, while Chief Minister Sukhvinder Sukhu asserted that BJP won't be able to break the government in the state. Leader of opposition, Jairam Thakur, countered, saying that Congress government's fall in the state is inevitable. Meanwhile, the Rajya Sabha election winner from Himachal said that his win is due to discontent within the Congress.
CRPF लगाने के बाद भी और यहाँ CRPF तो यहाँ गेट तक पहुँच के गेट को तोड़ दिया तक भी वो हिमाचल प्रदेश सरकार को नहीं गिरा सके। तो इसके पीछे हिमाचल की जनता का आशीर्वाद है, आम लोगों का आशीर्वाद है। मैं एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ कि लोकतंत्र में इस प्रकार की प्रैक्टिस बिल्कुल नहीं होनी चाहिए।
सर, लेकिन ये जो लोगों का कहना है कि आप जो है एक जो अनपॉपुलैरिटी है आपकी, ये वजह रही क्योंकि अभिषेक मनु सिंह भी जिस तरह से हारे, तो यू कुड नॉट मैनेज योर फ्लॉक टुगेदर।
देखिए, कुछ विधायकों की राजनीतिक इच्छा थी, सभी विधायकों की राजनीतिक इच्छा को पूरा नहीं किया जा सकता और कुछ जगह प्रलोभन था। उसमें से एक एमएलए ने तो बड़े दुखी मन से कहा कि मुझसे गलती हो गई और मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि हमारा जो कांग्रेस पार्टी का फ्लॉक है वो अभी इकट्ठा है, इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं। कांग्रेस की 5 साल सरकार चलेगी।
सर, क्या हिमाचल प्रदेश में ऑपरेशन लोटस फेल हो गया?
देखिए, ऑपरेशन लोटस तो किया ही नहीं गया और हकीकत यह है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी के विधायकों की अपनी नाराजगी, उनकी जलालत जिस प्रकार से सत्ता में होकर के 1 साल में हुई है, तो उसके कारण नाराजगी थी, निराशा थी। और विधायक ही नहीं, पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता के अलावा उनके मंत्री, आज देखो एक मंत्री ने ही त्यागपत्र दे दिया, तो इससे आप अंदाजा लगा सकते हैं कि नाराजगी का वॉल्यूम कितना है, किस प्रकार का है। और ऐसे हालात पैदा हो गए कि वो अपने आप को 43 क्लेम करते थे, हम 43 हमारी स्ट्रेंथ है, और वो 34 पर आ गई। और 34 पर आने के साथ साथ में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का राज्यसभा के सांसद यहाँ से जीत करके गए। तो ऐसे में मुझे सिर्फ इतना कहना है कि जब उनके साथ अब मैंडेट नहीं रहा, उनके ही विधायक उनसे नाराज होकर, निराश होकर के चले गए, छोड़ करके चले गए, मंत्री छोड़ करके जा रहे हैं, तो ऐसे में उनको सत्ता में रहने का कोई अधिकार नहीं।
Your election victory has acted as a catalyst for what almost looks like now imminent of the fall of the Congress government in the state.
Yes, this victory, which is, I can say, outcome of the Sukhu government, how badly it's doing in the state. And this victory definitely has put faith back into the BJP. There's so much discontentment, and the outcome, the final outcome will be the fall of this government as soon as possible. And I'm also in touch with a lot of other Congress MLAs who are, were fence sitting and are coming towards the BJP.
And my colleague Neeta Sharma joins me from Shimla. Neeta, I believe the Congress observers have reached right now and are holding a meeting. Now, does the Congress believe that they have to quell a coup? Because Sukhvinder Sukhu has in fact survived the assembly session, but what exactly is the imminent danger at the moment that the Congress fears?
Let's start with Tanima. We are coming to you live from outside the Cecil Hotel, where the Congress observers who have landed here from Delhi are meeting, MLAs. Right now, the meetings with Pratibha Singh is going on. A short while back, the Chief Minister himself was here. He was showing a brave face. When he came out, he again, reinstated, said that his government is not going anywhere. They would be there for the remaining term also. But the fact is that when you speak to the MLAs, the levels of discontentment is such that people say that it's not a fight between Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress. It's a fight within the Congress, because people say that Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu does not meet people. He is a little arrogant also. The promises that Congress made when they came to power, they are not being able to fulfill, due to which MLAs have a hard time whenever they go back to their constituencies. Not only that, some of the MLAs wanted to get a fair share in the governance also, to be the part of the government, but they were also denied. And more importantly, both the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister are also from the same constituency. So issues like this, were the main issues. Right now, the observers are meeting, people. They would be meeting MLAs individually also. But when I also spoke to the former Chief Minister, Tanima Jairam Thakur, he was of the opinion the way the BJP MLAs were thrown out of assembly, that itself shows the kind of confidence the Congress party has. And the budget itself was passed through voice vote, and the House was supposed to go on till tomorrow, but it was declared sine die. So these all issues can be, put together as per him, that this government is only going to last few more days. Tanima?
Right. Neeta, as you mentioned that they are meeting Pratibha Singh at the moment, as we know that her son Vikramaditya, of course, quit earlier today. So is the focus on meeting those people who have problem with Chief Minister Sukhu, the dissenters, so to speak?
As far as what we are learning, Tanima, they would be meeting everyone, including those who are who have defected from the parties also, if need be. And interestingly, when we were speaking to some of the MLAs, they were of the viewpoint that even if these 6 MLAs who defected, even if they are disqualified, then also the Congress party would have the required number of seats to prove their majority. So both the sides are taking a, trying to say and putting a brave face and saying, that they have won. Bharatiya Janata Party is drawing a solace, saying that they managed to get a Rajya Sabha seat. But as far as Congress is concerned, they say that their government is intact because they managed to get the budget passed, even if it was through the voice vote. Tanima?
Sharma there covering this crucial Congress meeting in Shimla and all the hectic developments which are taking place. We'll keep coming back to you for more, Neeta. Thank you so much for joining us there. Shifting focus now to news from the south, and there was embarrassment for the DMK today as a party functionary put out a newspaper ad allegedly showcasing a Chinese rocket. The fiasco took place while Prime Minister Modi was touring Tamil Nadu and laid the foundation stone for ISRO's second spaceport for small satellite launches in Tamil Nadu's Thoothukudi district, and the ad was linked to that. Prime Minister alleged that the state government had insulted ISRO scientists. DMK has called the artwork in the ad a mistake.
This personal advertisement by a DMK minister welcoming ISRO's launch pad in Thoothukudi, Prime Minister Modi laid the foundation stone for today, has backfired. Pointing fingers at pictures of Chinese flag and rockets in the advertisement that highlights DMK's role in the project, the Prime Minister took a jibe at the DMK.
इन्होंने तमिलनाडु में इसरो लॉन्च पैड का क्रेडिट लेने के लिए चीन का स्टिकर चिपका दिया है। ये तमिलनाडु डीएमके के नेता भारत की प्रगति देखने को तैयार नहीं है।
The embarrassed DMK called it a goof up by the designer and shot back at the Prime Minister's patriotism spin.
யாரோ ஆர்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணவங்க அது ஏதோ ஒரு இதை எடுத்து போட்டிருக்காங்க. இதுல வந்து சைனீஸ் பிரைம் மினிஸ்டர் இங்க வராரு. அவரை வந்து நேரடியாக வந்து பிரதமர் அவர்கள் ரிசீவ் பண்ணி மகாபலிபுரத்துல வந்து ரெண்டு பேரும் வாக்கிங் போறாங்க. அப்படி இருக்கக்கூடிய சூழல்ல அதை எதிரி நாடுன்னு யாரும் இது வரைக்கும் அறிவிக்கல.
Call it trivial to be part of the Prime Minister's poll narrative or a faux pas by the minister. With daggers drawn both sides ahead of Lok Sabha polls, this is likely to become the norm, pushing aside real issues that affect the common man to the back burner. In Thoothukudi, with Suresh, Sam Daniel, Find TV.
And the Prime Minister was also in Maharashtra and launched projects in the Yavatmal district. Taking a dig at the opposition there, Prime Minister said that opposition parties had looted farmers in the state for years.
ये जो इंडी गठबंधन है, इसकी जब केंद्र में सरकार थी, तब क्या स्थिति थी? उस समय दिल्ली से विदर्भ के किसानों के नाम पर पैकेज घोषित होता था और उसे बीच में ही लूट लिया जाता था. आज देखिए, मैंने एक बटन दबाया और देखते ही देखते पीएम किसान सम्मान निधि के 21,000 करोड़ रुपए देश के करोड़ों किसानों के खाते में पहुंच गए. और यही तो मोदी की गारंटी है.
Time for an NDTV special investigation report now. In Madhya Pradesh, a funeral aid scam has come to light. Officials allegedly embezzled government's monetary aid by declaring labourers who were still alive as dead. Take a look at this special report by my colleague Anurag Dwari.
बता रहा हूँ मर गई भैया, हमको बता.
हम नहीं, ये सरकारी कागज बता रहे. ये कागज तो कहता है कि आपकी मौत हो गई, आपने 2 लाख रुपए भी ले लिए, तो आप तो साक्षात खड़े हैं.
Urmila carrying on with her life even though on the record she died in June 2023. Not just that, according to the records of the Madhya Pradesh Building and Other Construction Workers Welfare Board, the state has also paid her family 2 lakh rupees for her funeral, but NDTV found her alive and well and very, very indignant.
बता रहा हूँ मर गई भैया, हमको बता.
हम नहीं, ये सरकारी कागज बता रहे हैं. और ये भी बता रहे हैं कि आपके नाम पर इस खाते में 90271 बाकी जो भी है 3167, इसमें 2 लाख रुपए मिल गए हैं आपको 5/6/2023 को. मतलब आज से 7-8 महीने पहले आपको 2 लाख मिल गए, आपकी मौत भी हो गई.
नहीं हुए, न हमारी न जिंदगी में तो न 2 लाख मिले, मुझे कुछ भी नहीं मिला. मुझे तो मैं तो भैया चौका बर्तन करती थी, झाड़ू पोछा भी छोड़े मैंने 2-1 साल हुई जब से ये हटे का आया था ना, जब से छोड़ा मैंने काम, जब से गई नहीं कहीं काम करने, जाने नहीं देते बच्चे. मेहनत नहीं होगी तो अपने पैसों की, कि मरने के बाद में हमारे बच्चों को तो मिलते कम से कम.
पर आप तो जिंदा हैं.
जिंदगी अभी हिड़ रहा उनने पैसे, क्या कर अभी मार डाला भैया.
तो ये उनका समग्र पोर्टल पर नाम, और ये जो नगर निगम की सूची है जिसके मुताबिक इनको 2 लाख रुपए मिल गए हैं 5/6/2023 को. अच्छा, मजे की बात ये है कि अपने नाम में नॉमिनी भी यही है, मतलब मृतक भी यही और मृतक की नॉमिनी भी यही, जिनको और ऐसे 1-2 नहीं, पूरे 11 नाम है 118 की लिस्ट में, जिनमें जैसे वसीम, इनका भी नॉमिनी वसीम, मोहम्मद मतीन, इनके नॉमिनी भी मोहम्मद मतीन, मोहम्मद कमर, अनीता बाई. तो घोटाले के कई स्वरूप होते हैं.
So what happened to the money the families of Urmila and many others were paid? According to sources, some government officials have opened bank accounts in the names of these workers and made themselves nominees, thereby pocketing the funeral aid when it is transferred. They have also pocketed the aid meant for registered workers who have suffered a permanent or temporary disability due to a work-related accident. These laborers too are disabled only on paper. There are many other workers like this whose work diary had been inactive for some years, who have been killed off and supposedly paid compensation. They themselves are totally unaware of this. Muhammad Kamar, who lives 3 kilometers away from Chandbar, was also listed as dead, and the money was released on June 21, 2023 to someone called Muhammad Kamar.
ये मोहम्मद कमर जी हैं, 48 साल के, 1974 इनकी पैदाइश है, और ये वो सूची है 118 लोगों की जो बता रही है यहाँ पर मोहम्मद कमर जी, 2 लाख रुपए इनके नाम से निकले हैं। तो ये कागज तो कहता है कि आपकी मौत हो गई, आपने 2 लाख रुपए भी ले लिए, तो आप तो साक्षात खड़े हैं। नहीं,
ये देख के मैं तो करेगी, इसलिए मैं एप्लीकेशन लगा रहा हूँ कि मेरा कार्रवाई करी है मेरे लिए ये, और इसकी जानकारी हासिल करी है, किसने क्या करा है, कागजों में गड़बड़ी, इसकी पूरी जांच करी जाए।
Nor did he get the 51,000 rupees he had applied for his daughter's wedding.
अपने यहाँ निकाह तो उनका लड़की का यही हुआ था, अपने अलग ही हुआ था, उसमें अपन ने भरी थी इस काइट के द्वारा। अच्छा। इससे मिलते हैं लड़की को 51,000।
वो भी नहीं मिला?
वो नहीं मिला, उन्होंने पूरी फाइलें में से गड़बड़ी करके ये कर दिया पूरा।
तो ये आपके लिए दुखद है या हंसी आ रही है कि आप ही को?
दुखद है साहब, किसी हमारे लिए क्या, किसी के लिए भी, कि अपन किसी सरकारी गवर्नमेंट में कोई कागज नहीं दे सकते, कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकते, किस तरह भरोसा करोगे आप, ये बताओ।
And then there are genuine cases of laborers who died but their families never got the money.
हाँ, बेटी खत्म हो गई, उसके नाम पे जब भी घोटाला कर दिया। अजय नगर निगम वाले जाने, हम नहीं जाने।
Since the scheme was launched in 2003-04, the Workers Board has disbursed over 775 crore rupees to 61,200 beneficiaries in MP as funeral and ex gratia assistance. Of this, in just 2023 in Bhopal alone, 2 crores 35 lakh rupees did not go to the beneficiaries. In most cases, e-payment orders were issued after 11 p.m. and copies of death certificates were blurred. None of the identities have been linked with the updated Aadhaar details. Even the Samagra ID, a state government document, was created just before the alleged death. The officials appear to have targeted only those laborers whose wage diaries used to track payments were inactive. The Madhya Pradesh government told NDTV they will investigate the matter.
देखिए, जो भी इस प्रकार से गलत काम करेंगे वो सभी को जो भी उनके खिलाफ कार्रवाई हो सकती है वो होती है। ये हमारी सरकार है जहां पर इस प्रकार से गड़बड़ी करने वाले लोग तुरंत पकड़ में आते हैं और बात बाहर आ जाती है।
Few years ago, NDTV reported how the money from the Workers' Welfare Board was used to give subsidy to the Energy Department, and now such a generosity is being shown with their money that even for Muhammad Idris, the beneficiary or the nominee is Parvati Devi. In Bhopal, with camera person Rizwan Khan, Anurag Dwari for NDTV.
Shocking story there. Moving on, now CBI has summoned Samajwadi Party Chief Akhilesh Yadav in connection with a 5-year-old illegal mining case in Uttar Pradesh. The case dates back to Akhilesh Yadav's tenure as a Chief Minister and pertains to the issuance of mining leases in alleged violation of the tendering process. It's important to note that Akhilesh Yadav has been summoned as a witness in the case. He's been asked to join the investigation tomorrow. Now, in a joint operation, the Indian Navy and the Narcotics Control Bureau have seized around 3,300 kg of drugs from a ship near Gujarat's Porbandar, making it the biggest such drug seizure in recent times, as per the Navy. A small ship was intercepted by the Navy and drugs worth 1,300 crore was recovered. The ship's 5-member crew, all foreign nationals, have been arrested. Remember, this is the second such mega drugs haul in 2 weeks. Last week, Pune police seized drugs worth 3,000 crore from the national capital. And the centre's most affirmative comment so far on hosting Olympics in India has come today. Union Sports Minister Anurag Thakur met the Olympics host committee today. And speaking to the media right after that, the minister said that India is on track to host the 2036 Olympics in Gujarat.
Let me also tell you, we also had the meeting with the Future Host Commission yesterday, where India talked about their seriousness about the 2030 Youth Olympics and the 2036 Summer Olympics. We have shown our interest, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji has already, spoken during the IOC session in Mumbai that India is keen to host the 2030 Youth Olympics and 2036 Summer Olympics. We are on the right track. We are engaging with the Future Host Commission, and the day is not far when the Summer Olympics and the Youth Olympics will be hosted in India.
And with that, it's a wrap on the bulletin. Up next, the last word with Maria Shakil.